and welcome back. So let's talk about the another key term that you could be hearing a lot nowadays, which is agentic AI. Now it has been around many years since the generative AI came out, and it is still in a maturity phase where teams are using it to solve the use cases, thinking about what else can be done. How do we enable teams to use the Gen AI at a scale level? But in the middle of all these, the new hero has arrived and the focus has shifted one step further. And now everybody is talking about agentic AI. So, in the way, it is good, according to me, because it is an example of how the fast AI technologies and models are evolving. Then again, what really is agentic AI? How it is different from generative AI? What is so powerful in it that is really making news everywhere? Let's try to understand this in this particular session. So let's understand things in a very simple way before we go ahead in a technical details. So let's first understand what is the traditional flow. Let's say you want to book a trip to the New York. So what you will do is first you will look up the flights, right? Then you will look for hotels and you will look for the places to visit, maybe the restaurants all around to eat. And what you are doing here is you are going to in a sequential order, one by one in a step, doing things one by one, making decision alone the way, like what is the best hotel and which flight is the cheapest flight and which place I should visit. So you are going in a sequence order and then taking the decision, right? So you are maybe you are searching for the restaurant, maybe the wagon restaurant and all, right? So this is the traditional way in which you go one step at a time, you take the decision and then you go to the next step. So this is the traditional way of thinking. Now contrast to it, it will be overloading this work to somebody. Now let's say you want to give this all these tasks to somebody and you just call the traveler help desk and tell that I want to 5 day trip to New York and I visit and I want to visit the key landmark. Let's say I will give the like budget of hotel, my meal preferences, maybe it will be veg, non-veg, vegan, and this place and what places to visit, all this information I will provide. They will find the best hotel for you, they will find the cheapest flight, and they will create a itinerary for you. Now where you could be at a certain time of the day so that you can find the best place to eat around and all, right? So this person is doing everything without requiring continuous input from you. Only once you have given your input that this is the requirement for this part, and this person, the traveler agent, is going to do a booking for you, right? So they make the decision on your behalf because you have already told them the end goal and your requirement, right? What you need based on that goal, they take the decision and they take care of the entire end-to-end execution of your like the planning, and also make decision along the way, right? So this, and you know what that person is called as? That person is called as a traveler agent. And that is exact same concept of agent that we have in the world today, incorporated in the AI world too. So in 11 language you can say AI or the agentic AI work as a travel agent for you. In terms of, I'm saying that they, if you want to book or you want to plan a itinerary for you, then similarly they can do for you, like the travel agent can do for you, right? So you have AI system which can act on your own. They can plan things, they can execute things, they can make decision on the based on the goals that you have provided. And the entire technology is called as an agentic AI, and the component in there which you do all this work called as an AI agent. right? So agentic AI basically refer to the AI system that can plan things for you, that can make decision, that can execute them, and end to end, all based on your goals and your requirement that you have provided. And the key thing is that they notice that I am not saying that no human involvement will be there, but still there will be human in the loop to review the final outcome, but the human intervention is not required continuously, and in respect to earlier it will be lesser. So this is what agentic AI system is. And you can have a agentic AI system that can execute the entire workflow for you, booking an entire trip. Or you can have a system that can look a system failures, debug the errors, resolve them, create tickets for you, sending out the email communication notification. So the agentic AI system can handle all of this end to end on its own. So this kind of system is known as agentic AI system. Correct? Likewise, you have a case. Okay, let's take that you have a case where agent can write a code for you, right? They can do the testing, they can fix the bugs that comes, and they can also deploy it, right? So again, agent can handle entire end to end flow, fully autonomous with a minimal human intervention or input. And that is the biggest capability of agentic AI, being able to make decision, able to handle end to end workflow on their own with minimal human involvement. So now the next question that will come in your mind, that how does the whole thing work, because this is very interesting to know, and this is the real concept, that how the agentic AI work. So this is basically a rendering to how an agentic AI system works. And again, this is simple way to present them. In reality, they are very complex system with a multiple utility agents, each doing a certain task, and a supervisor agent overseeing the entire execution and reviewing the final output or result, or making sure that end goal is met. But to keep in simple for this lecture, so that you can understand the basic agentic AI system is made up of various agent, and each agent has a few key attributes, right? So once they get the input from the user, okay, or a goal, okay, could be from the user or could be from the supervisor agent, right? So here this can be supervisor agent, or it can be human, or it can be user, right? So the human input is not needed at each and every step, like I have been saying you, that no need to provide, so only you need to provide the end goal, which is what you think, instructions, and agent will plan and execute everything for you. Like this, here the agentic AI will do everything for you. So once it has the goal, it will get into the planning stage, okay, and then it will go ahead and make decision automatically. Okay, so autonomous action will be taken, and it has a certain memory. Okay, it has a certain memory by which it remembers things and what it should operate. So you can also provide it's a knowledge based documentation on how it should work. It can also invoke what call as a tool, and think of a tool as an maybe as a code that will allow you to connect to the external servers or external internet things. For example, in our New York case, the agent had to book a flight ticket, right? But to do that, they have to book the cheapest flight for you. They need to know the price of each flight running, right? So agent can invoke the tool which can connect to the flight engine via an API. So here the API tool which we use and get all the information, and that's why it could help to make the decision which flight is the cheapest. And for all that, you see on the screen here keeps happening in multiple iterations. Correct? In the multiple iterations, these things are happening from the knowledge based, and based on that, it will check whether the goal has been met or not. If not, then so they will go ahead and replan it, go to the plan B, plan C, plan G, all on it on in a autonomous without any human involvement until or unless the goal has been accomplished. So the whole cycle will repeat end to end until the goal is met, until the entire New York trip is booked. And the one important thing I forgot to mention, the heart, the heart. So actually, at the heart, all this is a LLM. So LLM is the heart of all these. So LLM is a reasoning engine, the brain behind the agent, guiding it along the way, interrupting the ask, okay, interrupting the result. Does it match? Very good. No, right? Let's go back or replan. All these decisions are taken by LLM, right? So LLM is handling the agent, and the same LLM we have seen using a generative AI so far. So now the LLM has been improved so much that so that they can assist the agent to complete their task, right? But of course these new models, so these are models, these are advanced models, capable models that can handle like orchestration, it can handle tool like innovations and the memory management much better and much more than that. So again, this is the simple view of an agent. I have not gone in a very technical details, but sooner I am planning to create a new playlist regarding the agentic AI, where I am planning to create a roadmap for you, and I'm going to explain every each and every section. So if you are interested in that course, then please you can comment it out. Then I will try to bring out that like playlist or session for you, right? So yeah, this is actually this is a very complex setup, but here I am showing into the very high level. Okay, so it required a lots of coding and like orchestrations, but for now I hope this give you a good idea, right, of what agentic AI is and why it is the next buzzword, because of its capabilities or abilities to make the decision and execute end to end workflow autonomously without any human involvement much. All right, so that is all about agentic AI. Let's go into the next video and we will check out more topics in the generative AI. So I will see you